You might face 5 problems in Japan, but don't worry, you can avoid them after watching this video to the end. Hi, I'm Kota from Howzit Japan. Since last November, I have been working as a casual guide in Tokyo for Howzit Japan, and I had many customers from abroad. Based on my experiences talking to many tourists, in this video, I will share 5 common problems you might face in Japan. If you already have any concerns or questions about Japan, feel free to comment below. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get started. How's it? Japan's technology is really advanced, but the public Wi-Fi here in Japan is horrible. It's hard to find. Most Japanese people don't use Wi-Fi outside. We use about 20 GB of data each month because we are always on our phones during our commute. I recommend getting a SIM card, either eSIM or physical SIM. You can buy physical SIM at Yodobashi Camera or Big Camera or any other electronic stores. But the SIM cards at the airport are expensive, so I don't recommend them. If you ask the staff, they will set it up for you, which is really convenient, right? Depending on how long you are staying in Japan, get a SIM card with lots of data. Because you'll be using Google a lot, don't rely on Japanese public Wi-Fi. If you are considering an eSIM, I've heard good things about Ubigi. This is not affiliate. According to my friend, he said to me that this site is really good, so you should check it out. In popular areas like Shibuya, Shinjuku, Harajuku, you can get by with English. But in local restaurants and bars and izakayas, English might not be understood. In these situations, speak English slowly. If you talk English too fast, we would panic. This is true. I do know their feelings, because when I couldn't speak English at all, I would panic when tourists talked to me. So please English slowly, especially in local areas. If you still can't communicate, using a translation app is totally fine. Or you can hire one of us, casual tour guides, who can speak English and Japanese. We can help you overcome communication barriers and make your experience in Japan even better. If you go to popular restaurants or bars in Japan, you absolutely need reservation. After all, Japanese people love making a reservation, so if you can't make a reservation due to the language barrier, we can help. Contact us on Instagram or website. The links are in the description below. Check it out. The fee? Oh, we don't need a fee. Your appreciation and tips are enough for us. And if you make a reservation, never be late. You should be there 5 minutes early. Also, signs and menus in Japanese can be tough to understand. Use Google Translate for menus. Just point your camera and it will translate automatically. Here is the tips at the restaurant. Learning a few useful Japanese phrases. I can teach you now. First, gochisou-sama deshita. Say this when leaving a restaurant or paying the bill. It means thank you for the meal. The second one is kudasai. For example, biiru kudasai. That means I would like beer, please. The last one is kawaii and kakkoi. That means cute and cool. Definitely, you need to learn them. And if you have other questions or concerns about Japan, comment below or DM us on Instagram. We can help you in many ways. And if you find this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out our fantastic video in the future. Japan's public transportation is punctual and efficient, but can be complex for first-time visitors. Even locals get lost at stations, especially Shinjuku Station. Check out my video on Shinjuku Station if you are going there. Here is how to save time. First, use Google Maps. Definitely. It shows you the fastest routes and train line colors. Always rely on Google Maps, but don't rely on the public Wi-Fi. However, you might still get lost in some point. If so, ask a local for help. Japanese people won't offer help unless you ask. But they will help you if you ask. So that's why I just say sumimasen. That means excuse me. Sometimes if you are unlucky, you will be ignored by Japanese people, but just don't care. Yeah, it is what it is. And also get an IC card like Suica on your phone. It takes just 2 minutes to set up. With an IC card, you won't waste time at the ticket machine. You can also use it at the restaurants, vending machines, and convenience stores. Both Android and iPhone support IC cards. Okay, this is gonna be the crucial part. Each person needs their own IC cards, okay? So if you have kids, consider getting a one-day pass. And also, when you're waiting for a train, please stand in line. Otherwise, Japanese people will give you dirty looks. And also, inside the train, you can talk, but avoid loud conversations and laughter. Yeah. And also, don't scroll down TikTok videos at the full volume. Don't do that. And sometimes there are only women train cars. Men should be careful not to accidentally get on that train cars, okay? In Japan, you will always carry your rubbish while traveling in Japan because you won't be able to find many beans in Japan, which is why my bag is always full of it. If you don't want to do that, just going into the convenience store where you will sometimes find beans, or you can ask the staff. They usually have a bin behind the counter, so you can just ask them. It's really handy to carry a plastic bag for your rubbish. So that's what Japanese people always do. And you can sometimes find beans in the stations. If you find them, consider yourself lucky. Japan has unique customs and etiquette that might be different from what travelers are used to. Understanding and respecting these can be tricky. First, we are not used to hugging and shake hands. But personally, I love them. I really miss it, like physical contact. But Japanese people don't do that. Japanese people prefer to avoid physical contacts. Don't be disappointed if Japanese people don't want to shake hands and hug you. It's part of our culture, okay? You might want to do bow or just wave your hands. And sometimes I see tourists smoking on the street. Please don't do this, yeah? I know you don't, but just remind you, okay? And there are designated smoking areas recently. Many bars and restaurants and izakayas prohibit smoking. Also, weed is big no. Thank you for watching this video to the end. And if you still have any questions or concerns, please comment below or DM us on Instagram. The link is in the description below. Also, check out our website for tour details. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out our fantastic videos in the future. And also, hit the like button, okay? See you in the next video. Bye, Howzit Japan!